good show.
Yeah?
What? Yeah. What
Was
do you
it
mean?
good?
Yeah. Yeah. It
No,
was a
I
good
wasn't
show.
sure. I was afraid maybe I went on for too long or.
I
Oh,
couldn't decide.
Patrick, stop. It was great. I would
All
like
right.
to go longer. Is that if that tells you anything? Like I'm in my head, I'm like, God, we should do like a special edition and maybe have like a couple. Like you said, if we get a couple people saying, "Oh, I had this weird thing," where we like talk about all the cool stuff from not only France but other places around the world. But yeah, I loved it. I thought it was really fun.
Cool.
I
Excellent.
think
I'm glad.
I think it was a great thing because it's something that only you could do, and in our world that only you know about, and that makes it inherently valuable to us.
Yeah, if it felt like I was cutting you off, I did want to move us along, but not because you were talking too much. Just
Yeah.
that's
No,
it's
I think it was good. I'm glad if you confirm it was good, then I thought it was pretty good too. And the chat
my
room
gavel.
seemed to like it.
Would you like some show titles?
Yeah, please. I mean,
Well,
you can play.
we've got Persona non grata, which
Of course we do.
of course we do. Le CES Fair, Le Tech du Jour, which I kind of like. Periscope Up, Virtual Reality is Serious Business, Windows 2023, Service Pack 2025, Rock and Code High School.
Nice.
That's nice. Rock and Code. Auto player, it didn't happen. And IE9 is just sleeping.
It's not dead. We just sent E9 to a happy farm.
Don't cry for me, Pita.
Happy. Patrick, I give you the honors, sir.
Oh.
What do you like?
Wow.
What is your pleasure?
So I really like Windows 2023, but that's kind of silly because it was just a thing. Le Tech du Jour is.
Le Tech du Jour?
Yeah,
All right.
I think it's
Yeah,
nice.
let's do that.
Yeah. Why not?
Por qué no?
It's proper French.
I guess it should be La Tech du Jour.
There you go.
Ah, should it?
Yeah, because technology is a feminine noun.
Okay.
Is it? That is unlike most technology things these days. I'm impressed.
Yeah, the gender of words rarely has anything to do with logic.
I know. Why is
I mean-
technology feminine? Someone get a French linguist.
Because it is sensual and responsible and at the same time clever. No, it's because it ends with an IE.
Oh, well, IE.
IE is feminine.
Got it.
But in Spanish, that doesn't even always hold because I think it's la gente, the people, even though it ends in an E.
Well, I'm sorry that Spanish is not like French, Tom. What do
Do
you
you
want
have
me to
What
say?
if
you don't
the
have those
female
exceptions in
gendered
French?
word wants
Oh.
to become a male gendered word? Does it have that right
It
in
has.
France?
It has to go to the gender reassignment word clinic, and no, it's we have those exceptions
Can
as
we
well.
just
of
get
course.
rid of gendered words? Like, come on.
That's what we did. English.
Yeah.
Well, I used to think that a little bit, but the more complicated the language, the more intricate and beautiful it becomes when it's well
please.
built.
The more it
Honestly.
keeps riffraff like us from speaking it is what you're trying to say.
No, well, yes, that too. Hey, I'm learning Swedish now, and I'm going to be in a country where the main language is Finnish. It's the worst,
Yeah.
horrible language, the worst language to learn. So I would be fine with, But honestly, I've just found I was so horrible at grammar and all of that in French in school. It was terrible. It was really hard. But when you learn to appreciate it, it's like a good wine. You just appreciate that much more.
Or a
I have
good
to say,
wine.
I became better at English grammar by learning Russian. Like
Oh.
it definitely, because it took me out of my comfort zone of like, well, I know how to say it, and made it like, oh, that's what generative is. Oh, that's the dative case. Oh, I get it now. Like, because Russian's hard with those cases particularly.
Yeah.
Their cool advantage is there's no present tense of the verb to be, and there's no articles.
Ah.
So you just say, bear hungry, not the bear is hungry.
I like that.
Yeah.
Sounds a little bit easier.
You
But
just
unless,
always
basically
assume-
what you're saying is, unless you want to say the bear is hungry, it's more complicated. It's the only case where it's easier.
Yeah, once you want to say what the bear's hungry for, or what the bear ate, or anything like that, yeah, it gets. Or if you use future, or past, or perfective, or self-reflexive verbs. Oh.
I'm so sorry I brought
Russian
this up.
verbs.
Why?
I don't know. Because I moved on like 3 cases ago. I'll stop freezing. Come on now. Come on, internet. Not the internet, it's Feedly. My dad was a linguist. How about them apples? Maybe that's why I'm.
That's why your eyes glazed over.
Yeah. It's like, oh, this is just like childhood.
I can see that.
Is your actual name Jenny, or is it like Jennifer or
Yeah, it's
something?
Jennie. That's my
Okay.
real name.
I was trying to imagine your dad sitting you down and explaining to you the intricacies of the beauty of the English language and going like, listen, Jenny.
Yeah. I'm Jenny, and I'm just Jenny. I have no middle name, and I'm not Jennifer. And my mom.
Jennifer Percival.
Nope. My mom was rather peeved, and so she threatened to name me just Jenny Josephson so that I would have a middle name.
Just is an interesting first name.
Yeah, that would be tough.
Justice.
I think it can be a.
What if you were
name.
named Justice and then you became a Justice and you were
Justice
Justice?
Jenny Josephson?
No, Justice. Oh, right.
Justice Josephson?
Yeah.
Sure.
So, and that is an amazing alliteration.
All rise for the Honorable Justice Josephson.
But then what if I married David Justice?
Yes. All rise for the Honorable Justice
I would be Justice.
You know
And then you could summon me with, like, from anywhere.
Also, I love that you pulled David Justice out of your memory.
Oh,
banks.
yeah.
That's awesome.
I knew someone who was kind of in a similar case. Her first name was Kim, and she ended up marrying a Korean guy whose last name was Kim.
Oh,
so-
no.
Every time, like for example, she ordered pizza, they would ask her like, "Well, what's your name?" Kim. Okay, last name Kim. It's like, no, your last, like,
Oh, no.
Yeah.
you
He's a walking
confusion.
Abbott and Costello.
Third base.
Third base.
You should just turn it into a symbol, like Prince.
Yeah.
And then get a rubber stamp, a custom rubber stamp, and you just, what's your name? You just stamp it on a sheet of paper there.
Yeah, it's hard when you're ordering pizza, though.
Oh,
That's when you have the internet.
Ah.
Got a
True.
pizza here for I don't know how to say that.
This is a squiggly line through, looks
Yeah.
like a square with a triangle on top.
I'm excited. I just saw and I'm anticipating watching the trailer for Hail Caesar, the new trailer that came out. It's basically just one long scene. It just looks so
The
amazing.
Coen Brothers flick.
It just looks great, and I will be super disappointed if it's not great because it looks awesome. J. Jonah Jameson.
It's got George Clooney.
Yeah, it's got Channing Tatum doing like Gene Kelly style dancing. Hooked.
Hoofed, you mean?
Yeah, hoofed.
Get it?
Yep.
Just dancing.
Yep. What else? What else is going on?
What's new in France?
Katie, Best, and I. Oh yeah, what's new in France?
I ordered the SIM card for my Finnish phone.
Oh, right. Now, is that prepaid or
No,
did you
it's
sign up
a
for service?
subscription thing. It's 29 euros for 100 megabits down. I don't know how much up, but unlimited.
Nice. I am moving to Finland now too.
Yeah, right.
It's
No, go ahead.
No, I was going to say it's getting better with all of those
It's the fact that you actually
community
tell
initiatives.
what the up and down is versus here where they're just like, it's 4G.
Yeah.
You don't know what they mean by that.
Katie Best and I spent a good solid hour planning out our post-lottery winning strategy.
Ah, so
was
what
fun.
are you going to do?
Well, I have this whole big plan, which is tell no one. Starts with tell no one. Starts with get a lawyer, an accountant, and a security consultant.
So you're gonna have to just keep showing up for DTNS.
Keep showing
and
up
not,
to DTNS
yeah,
as if nothing's
because otherwise
wrong.
it's like
Yeah,
the canary in the coal mine thing.
But
Yeah.
like, don't they put the name of the person who won? Like,
I think
it's
you
made
can
public.
request it anonymously.
Ah. So if we see justice, we'll know it's you, but no one else.
Or if it's requested and not to be anonymous that the person won,
Yeah.
it's like it's not for sure.
I think
but
the audience's first indication that I won would be DTNS would start broadcasting out of a castle.
we really love our new castle.
Yeah, our castle is great. It has really high internet. It's in
You know, I
Finland.
hear the Playboy Mansion's for sale.
Yeah, I know. I would buy that and snap and burn it
Podcast
to the
mansion.
ground. Just pour a bunch of bleach over it. Start over.
Helicopter in something.
Yep, helicopter and some bleach. Start from scratch. Actually, I would buy Michael Jackson's property and do the same thing.
Wait,
Oh,
the Neverland
Also
Ranch
for some
property?
beach.
Yeah.
I'm so glad
Ranch.
you said you added property
Yeah.
after Michael Jackson, because buying Michael Jackson
It would be a bad
would be
deal.
weird.
No.
Yeah.
Not alive.
So by people who aren't alive.
Yeah. So that would be that, and then we have a very detailed plan.
I want to buy an island.
Yeah, I might do that.
Just like buy it,
That
like,
would be-
okay, when things get too hectic, I can retreat to my retreat
Yeah.
island compound.
So I'm going to say something that sounds incredibly snooty.
Okay, goodbye, everybody.
I think if I won some kind of silly mega lottery, I'd just keep doing what I'm doing now. I don't think I would want to do anything
No, you just do it
more.
now. You keep doing what you're doing, but with more security. That's
Yeah.
all I want.
I would totally. Oh, I'm sorry, Tom.
No. I was just like, you could stop. You could even continue. Like, would you? Here's your conundrum, Patrick. Would you continue to run your Patreon?
Probably not. I guess not. I would do something like start a fund for podcasts that I like. That I would.
I like this
allow
idea. I
to
think
get
you should
money.
win.
No,
Oh,
I think I would do that. But then I would also buy a house in like Los Angeles and Tokyo and Kyoto, and like I would have a bunch of houses to go and do stuff from. But see, if I don't really have to do the tech shows all the time, I worry that I would fall off the habit and just not do it all the time.
I'm not gonna do Pixels this week. We'll do it next
Yeah,
week. I'm just gonna
exactly.
stay here in the Greek islands for another couple days.
That sounds so great.
Terrible.
I would
You
probably
know,
buy Greece.
We'll
Could
do
I
the
buy
Phillies
Greece?
Club when I'm back from the Seychelles.
Exactly.
Greece isn't
Well, wait,
enough
I'm
trouble
going to
that I would just
Maldives
buy it.
after that.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I think
It'd
you're on the right
probably-
track, though, Patrick. Like, wanting to work, I think it's like kind of people with an early retirement. They kind of get off, like, doing their normal work routine, and you kind of want something to keep your gray matter working constantly.
Yeah, that's how you die when you stop doing your job.
Yeah.
I would not have that problem.
You just need to do it from a castle made out of, like, good French cheese.
First of all, managing your money would take so much time that that would be your job.
No, you hire someone for that.
No, I know, but
Yeah.
you'd have to manage them.
That won't take much time.
It depends. Do you
Just a
really want to
weekly
keep all
meeting,
that
maybe
money?
An hour. Yeah.
Like, they say that you're happiest when you give.
Yeah.
Whoever
I have
wins.
a whole,
Says Roger,
I have a whole
positioning
giving
himself.
plan. I have a whole
I'm-
plan.
I'm now completely on board with Jenny's plan of not telling anyone
Yeah,
ever.
Yeah.
I think that's the smartest of all
Yeah.
the plans I've heard.
Well,
I
You
would
know
be a massive super backer, but I would make a fake name like Justice. Just backing podcasts all over the place.
Under her secret identity, Justice.
Yep.
He travels the land dispensing justice.
No one would ever get to speak because there'll be no record of it on the internet.
Yeah.
Patrick, you can actually play too. You don't have to be an American citizen or a U.S. resident to win that lottery.
I think it was Churchill that called the lottery the tax on the poor. It's the stupidest thing you can do with your money.
Oh yeah,
it is,
definitely.
Well, you can burn your money. That would be stupider.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's illegal, so yeah, it's even more stupid. But
Actually, no, it's not. U.S. You're not supposed to deface U.S. currency. Isn't there a law against that?
Yeah, so it is illegal.
I mean, you're not
It's illegal, right?
You could bake your money into a cake. That'd be pretty stupid.
Okay. All right. Fun. There are more stupid things you can do with your money.
Lottery is not buying. It's buying hope. It's buying a weird moment of hope.
Yeah, I agree.
That's all.
I understand.
It's just a state of mind. No one's gonna win.
No one's gonna win. It's just gonna keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. No one's gonna win.
We're all sacks of fluids attached to an energy generator. It's all a simulation anyway.
Although if there's like some rich guy, like some tycoon who wins it, I would be so pissed. Like
Donald Trump's gonna win the calendar.
Wouldn't you be upset? Like
that would suck. But he would have to give it away. He can't keep it.
Why not?
I mean,
why not? I think they did an article that said you couldn't actually even buy all the tickets.
No, too many combinations.
Too many combinations.
Mm.
But there are quote unquote investment groups that do that, not with just that lottery. They do that with lotteries around. Yeah. It used to be around the country, and it would be just like, it's an investment. In many ways, it's kind of like putting your money. Well, this company's going to do well in 4 years, so I'm going to invest my money.
That's as much of a gamble.
Yeah.
All right, I am out of the post. Thank you, everyone. Good luck on the lottery.